It's so easy to stay where we are, in the comfort of the known, wrapped in the warmth of routines that keep us safe. But safety, comfort, and the easy path have a cost. They steal from you the growth that only comes from doing what is hard. The truth is, greatness was never built on ease. No dreams ever came to life in the comfort of a zone. Greatness is forged in the fires of struggle, on the path of relentless, sometimes grueling, pursuit of something bigger than comfort. The greatest achievements in human history were born of grit, of courage, of people willing to go beyond the edges of their limits. These were people who chose to embrace difficulty and chase down what was hard. They stared into the face of uncertainty, exhaustion, and defeat and decided that if they were going to fall, they would fall forward. And all of it begins here, in the choice to meet whatever is hard. Doing something is not a one-time deal. It is a choice every day, a style of life. It is rising every morning when the world seems to be sleeping, while others are resting. Yet it is you who will remain standing even when life tramples you down. True courage begets character, tenaciousness, and determination within the human spirit. A much deeper value built for the understanding that it conceivably makes one possible that way is beyond their wildest thinking. Few will see worth, might, and power in undertaking the difficult path. On the other hand, however, the strength developed as a result of following one's convictions cannot be extinguished, no matter the intensity of the tempest. The power that comes from doing the hard thing should not be underestimated. Always doing the hard thing will reveal who you really are. Forget your excuses, your fears, and your doubts, because in pushing beyond your limits and overcoming, you prove that you are much stronger, braver, and much more capable than you have ever imagined. Every time you choose to do what is hard, you lay down a foundation of self-trust, a knowing deep within that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Imagine the strength within you that could be yours should you decide on a daily basis to do one thing hardest each day. Try to push the resistance and test all your limits. Imagine if you didn't take that easy road to avoid confronting the issue. Instead, through growth and despite how hard, uncomfortable it got, this is the kind of life you would actually create with such strength to become absolutely unstoppable. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. The hardest things in life, what makes you want to give up, the very things that stretch you and break you, that cause you to crack, that are those very same things that make you better, stronger, more resilient, and finally unbreakable. Most people look at challenges and walk away. They look at how steep the climb is, decide that it's not worth the bother, but the climb is all there is. The climb is where you find your strength. The climb is where you grow, where you become more than you were yesterday. Those who take the hard road don't run from difficulty, they run toward it, knowing that every challenge they face will make them stronger. You inspire others to rise to their feet when you do something hard. You show the world that it is very possible to chase dreams, and obstacles don't stand in one's way. You build the life that others only talk about, and you become their beacon of hope, telling them that no dream is impossible, no goal is too far to be reached, and that no challenge is too tough for those who are working. Doing what is hard means meeting your fears head-on, refusal to let doubt rule the day. It means courageous enough to risk failure, aware that every failure is a small step closer to greatness. When you do what is hard, you redefine what is possible. You show yourself and the world that limitations are self-imposed. You are capable of more than anyone thought possible. Every step you take on this path of doing what's hard strengthens you. It teaches you resilience, patience, and determination. It gives you the power to rise after every fall, to stand up after every defeat, and to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you've been knocked down. It's not easy, but it is worthwhile. The rewards for doing what is hard far outweigh the comfort of taking the easy way out. You become the master of your own destiny and creator of your own future. No longer are you a pawn to circumstance or fear, but become the architect of your life. Every time you take the hard path, you grow a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, a little bit braver. And one day you will look back on all those times you pushed through, All those times you did what was hard, and you'll see that those moments were the making of you. You will realize that whatever challenge, setback, or difficulty you faced was preparing you for greatness. It was in the process of building you to be the person you could be. And in that moment, looking back, you will understand everything you have gone through. Sleepless nights, doubts, the 1,000 times you wanted to quit. That was not a test of your strength. It was the shaping of it. Every difficulty was a step. Every obstacle was a lesson. Every failure a strong reminder that you were ready to keep going when most would have stopped. To feel fear and do it, rather than be fearless to do what is hard. One recognizes the simple step into the unknown with any great achievement or extraordinary accomplishment. That single step might often prove to be the most challenging of all. But that is what separates people from a life spent wishing that dreams would come from people living them. When you take the hard path, you realize pain is not the enemy. Rather, it becomes a friend and guide that shows you the limit and pushes you to go beyond the limit. Pain is a proof that you are growing and breaking free from mediocrity chains and reaching something higher. And the beauty is that as you learn to sit with discomfort and press on, pain itself transforms. It becomes the fuel. It becomes the fire, the one propelling forward and making you stronger, much more resilient, much more determined than ever. Doing what is hard is not a road taken by many people. This often is an isolated, even occasionally dark and very uncertain road. At other times, you may question everything you've done. You'd probably be asking whether it was worth it all and whether your sacrifices would eventually pay off. That's the time you recall that growth does not take place in comfort and ease, but through struggle, challenge, fire. And it is in those hard moments when everything seems to go against you that you are really building the strength that will carry you through life. People seek shortcuts, quick fixes, but what it all boils down to is that nothing beats work. There's no replacing the kind of resilience built when performing something that is tough. Every shortcut leads to a dead end. Every challenging path is a bridge to a better place. What you are made of is discovered on the difficult path. That is where you learn that there are no actual limits, only those that you set for yourself. Doing what is hard means determining to be relentless, refusing to be shaken from your reason. It means setting goals that may even scare you, and then fighting for them with all energy you can muster. It sometimes means working in silence when none are watching, when people aren't applauding with hands. Knowing true greatness is earned in quieter moments of perseverance and hard hours of dedication and practice. When you take the hard path, you are no longer a dreamer, but a creator. You take charge of your future because nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can walk in your shoes. You are in control of your destiny, and that is a very powerful realization. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait for that perfect moment because once you have decided to do something that's hard, that's when your journey begins. And yes, you will stumble. You will fall. You will have setbacks that will make you question everything. But every fall is not a failure. It's a lesson. Every failure is an opportunity to get stronger, to learn, to be that person you have to become in order to get where you want to go. So, embrace the falls, embrace the struggle, for they are not there to stop you. They are there to make you stronger, to prepare you for the heights you are meant to reach. The truth is, you carry within yourself power you do not even recognize. A power that is unleashed only by doing what is hard, by daring to go beyond the ordinary, by refusing to settle for a life that is less than you deserve. Resilience, the grit, an indomitable spirit that stands on these words. I will carry on no matter what. And it will be that spirit that delivers you across darkest nights, amid hardest battles, through moments perceived to be impossible. This is your journey. This is your story, and only you can decide what it will be. Will you choose the path of least resistance, the path of comfort and ease, or will you choose the path that challenges you, the path that demands your very best? Because in the end, your life will be a reflection of the choices you make, the actions you take, and the courage you show. It's the hard way that's the way of freedom, the way to satisfaction, the way to the kind of life that is overflowing with meaning and purpose. It is the way in which you grow, in which you change, in which you transform into that person you have known all your life you become. And when you get to the end of that path, and you're standing on top of your dream, you look back, and you know every time you want to quit, that every struggle, every trial was what it was all for. That is what made you. Don't turn away from the hard things. Don't fear it or run from it. Hug it instead. Go for it. Let it become your calling, your mission, because greatness is not born in comfort. It's born in the fire, in the storm, in the relentless pursuit of something more. And as you walk this path, as you face each new challenge, remember, you are stronger than you know, braver than you believe, and capable of more than you ever imagined. This is your hour. This is your hour. Do something hard. Become unstoppable. You're going to have moments that just test your will as you continue with this journey of doing the hard things. These may be in the form of insurmountable problems that may be considered insurmountable, some setbacks which can easily knock out your confidence, or a kind of fear which is ready to paralyze you. Yet note, these are not roadblocks but stepping stones to more knowledge and discoveries about your own self. Each time you face a problem, you have a chance to learn something new about your ability. Think about the last time you encountered a problem that led you to doubt your abilities, or a supersizing perhaps at work, an overarching impossible work project, or a more-than-life fear that one somehow always put off until things seemed bigger. In such uncertainty, you were staring through the crossroad. You had a choice. Give in to doubt and slink back into what you knew, or dig deep and find the courage to push forward. When you chose to persevere, you discovered an inner strength you never knew existed. You soon come to learn that things are never fixed the way you may once have perceived, but at least with small wins here, there is also the developing reserve of confidence on which to rely later. Challenges give a muscular strength of resilience, which makes it ready for more gigantic hurdles at the later stage. For every challenge you face, your belief in the capability of enduring anything becomes more fortified. You begin believing in facing challenges rather than tolerating them. You begin to understand that pain often leads towards growth, and every time you cross the limits of comfort zones, you grow wider and bigger. There is a very powerful saying, life begins at the end of your comfort zone, that says so much about what it is to do what is hard. Embracing the uncomfortable means one opens oneself to possibilities and experiences. You will start to think and strive for bigger, reach greater heights, and do much more. The beauty of this journey is that you gain wisdom with every challenge you face, which cannot be taught in any classroom or learned from any book. These lessons are carved into your very being through experience, and they become your greatest assets. Imagine a time when you decided to do something hard, a workout that pushed your limits, a difficult conversation you knew you needed to have, or a project that seemed daunting. In those moments, when you chose to face the difficulty head-on, you not only accomplished something significant, but you also learned invaluable lessons about determination, courage, and the importance of believing in yourself. The more you practice the hard things, the more your mind develops a growth mindset. You now start looking on the positive side when trying to meet various challenges, meaning that instead of feeling dreadful when there's a set of roadblocks that stand on the way towards achieving goals set out by yourself, you keep wondering on how those setbacks might make you think beyond. And you begin to ask, what if I succeed? This simple change in questioning opens up a world of potential and possibility. In doing what is hard, you also inspire those around you. Your courage becomes a beacon of hope for others who may be struggling with their own challenges. When people see you pushing through adversity, they are encouraged to do the same. Your journey itself then becomes a testimonial for resilience and determination, and so will it inspire others to face fears also. That ripple of inspiration is one of the beautiful things about doing the difficult thing. You become a catalyst for change, lighting the spark of courage in others. Remember that it's okay to seek support as you navigate your path. Doing what is hard does not mean you have to go it alone. Be surrounded by people who are uplifting and encouraging, challenge you to be better, and believe in your potential. It can give you the strength to push forward when you are overwhelmed by something. Share failures and triumphs, and find that ultimately vulnerability creates a deeper bonding and growth in common. The journey of doing what is hard is not a straight line. It has ups and downs, twists and turns. There will be days when you feel on top of the world, where everything seems conquerable. And there will be days when you feel defeated, wondering if you can continue. In those moments of doubt, it is important to remember your why. Why did you embark on this journey in the first place? What are the dreams that ignite your passion and drive? Reconnection with purpose will once again revive the motivation in you while reminding you that the fight is worthwhile. It's important to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward is a victory that deserves acknowledgement. Create a habit of reflecting on your journey, noting the challenges you've overcome and the lessons you've learned. This practice not only boosts your confidence, but also reinforces your commitment to doing what is hard. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey filled with continuous learning and growth. As you look to your now past journey, know that performing difficult things becomes easier with experience. The more you engage in them, the more expertise you'll acquire with them. Subsequently, you will gradually build a resilience that lets you face even the toughest tasks confidently and gracious. What was once impossible will slowly start to change into possibilities, and you will be on the lookout for new challenges as time goes by. Conclusion: being on the hard path is an act of bravery. It requires sacrifice and commitment. It is a journey that leads to self-discovery, growth, and finally fulfillment. You will unlock your potential, inspire those around you, and live a life that reflects your deepest aspirations by choosing to do what is hard. Remember, every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Every step you take on this journey is a testament to your courage and determination. So, dare to dream big, embrace the challenges, and always choose to do what is hard. Your future self will thank you for it. And into the future, carry with you this understanding: you are strong enough to be great. The only limitations are those you put on yourself. The possibilities in this world are endless, waiting to blossom for you. So, rise up, put your shoulders back, welcome the challenge, and let it be your journey of doing what is hard to lead to that extraordinary life you were designed for. Let the world see your strength, your determination, and your unwavering spirit as you become the person you were always destined to be. As you stand at the precipice of your journey, looking back at all you've accomplished and forward to all that lies ahead, it's essential to acknowledge that this journey will not always be easy. There will be days when the weight of the world seems to be too much to bear and the road ahead too long. But it is in such moments that the strength of your decision becomes most evident. It is on those days that doing what is hard will transform from a mere idea into a vital act of self-affirmation. Most epic stories are spun from threads of battle. Consider those famous figures and persons in history: the innovators, the leaders, the artists who have fought fantastically. Their victory isn't because of talent or luck. It's born out of resilience and an openness to battling obstructions. They did not turn away from what was hard. They leaned into it, using each step back as gasoline to their fire. You too can tap into this power. When life thwarts one's efforts, ask oneself, what can I learn from this? How can a better me blossom from this experience? This attitude will let the travails life puts one through work less as roadblocks and more as just the right opportunities to grow or make one wiser. This, in short, contributes to personal growth. Progress is not always in straight lines. You take 2 steps forward, and sometimes you take 1 step back, seemingly. That's all right. Learn to be with the ebb and flow of your life's journey. Know that the setback does not define who you are. It merely refines you. With each rise after a fall, you build your conviction on yourself and your capability of strength. It is not just the outcome that is difficult. It's what gets done in the process, which is hard to do. It speaks to the grit and tenacity that you build in those processes. It is the bond of friendship that is established when fellow travelers understand that difficulty and share the burden that will keep pushing forward when others may want to take a step back. You're helping create a sense of community together. When you enter this arena of life and commit yourself to doing what is difficult, you will also start shedding the weight of self-doubt and fear. Every time that you choose courage over comfort, You chip away barriers that have held you in place. You start believing in yourself more deeply in knowing that you have faced difficult challenges before and come out stronger. This newfound sense of self-trust will liberate you. It gives you the confidence to be able to take risks and aim more, knowing well that whatever happens, you're going to handle it. Remember that everyone's journey is unique. Comparing your path to that of others can lead to unnecessary frustration. Instead, focus on your own progress. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge the effort you put into overcoming your challenges, and take pride in the resilience you demonstrate. This journey is yours alone, and every step you take contributes to the tapestry of your life story. Moving forward, you might face doubts or fear about failing. You will realize that fear feelings are normal. The most accomplished will always have a moment of feeling insecure at some point in their journey. What keeps them from failure is the ability to acknowledge such moments and still take action despite fear. In such moments when you feel the weight of fear, remind yourself why you began your journey. Reconnect to your purpose and let it lead you through the storm. Visualization is powerful when things are going on and you're struggling in hard times. Visualize the life you want to create, the person you want to become, and the kind of impact you want to have on the world. It becomes your North Star, steering you through the uncertainty while keeping in mind that the struggles today are creating the future that you desire. Visualize not only the end result, but the steps it takes to get there, celebrating each milestone along the way. Cultivate a mindset to be thankful even when going through challenges. Thank the Lord for lessons learned, stand behind you, and opportunities developed from adversity. That is a mentality that will not only stiffen your emotional resilience to withstand anything, but also push more positive energy into living. Gratitude acts like a strong anchor, grounded when the times get worst and reminding you of distance covered. Keep your curiosity open. Maintain a learning mentality, inviting growth and discovery, and challenge yourself to step into new territories. Every new endeavor has something about what you can learn about yourself, of course, but also about the world you live in. The more you will know, the more you will be prepared for whatever comes ahead. Don't forget to be kind with a little self-compassion when you are trying really, really hard. Be a compassionate friend to yourself when your life is tough. This means it is okay when you stumble, when things go wrong, and feel lost. These are actually indicative of strength, not the opposite. Treat yourself to the same kindness and love that you would offer up to a friend. All this self-compassion feeds your spirit and helps one stay strong in the time of adversity. And most of all, never forget that you are not walking alone. Many others share the same challenge. Seek from those others who walk with you support and connection. Because either you share your struggles, fears, and triumphs with these people, you will find a strength in community, and you can empower and uplift each other. Do not ever underestimate the power of persistence in your pursuit of what is hard. Consistency is a sure way of efforts in the face of adversity. Changes and outcomes may not happen right away, but rest assured that every small step taken is contributing to the whole process. The seeds you have sown through hard work will eventually sprout into the fruits you enjoy. Finally, as you walk on the hard path, let your actions speak louder than your words. Be the embodiment of the values you hold close to your heart, of the aspirations you hold near and dear, and the goals you strive for. The journey is not about you. It's about leaving a legacy. By making that choice to do the hard thing, you have set an example for people to follow. You become a living testament to the power of perseverance, and in doing so, inspire countless others to take their own steps toward greatness. So, as you forge ahead, carry with you the knowledge that doing what is hard is not just a choice. It's a way of life. It's the commitment to embrace challenges, to rise after every fall, and to strive for the extraordinary. Let your journey be a testament to the incredible potential within you, a potential that is awakened when you choose courage over comfort. Stand firm in your resolve, face your challenges head-on, and never forget that you are capable of achieving greatness. Now it is your turn. All the world awaits with bated breath for you to give your best. For when moving forward, purposeful and committed, you'll have a better understanding of what life can hold in store for you. Meaningful, impactful, and fulfilled. That is what might guide you. That guiding light illuminating your future, even in darkness. Think about what I would like my legacy to be, what difference I want to make, and what kind of person I would like to be. This clarity will be the nourishment to which your resolve feeds, an anchoring presence when trouble materializes. Think of how even your small acts of courage, the constant choices you make to be hard, can create a huge ripple in the pond way beyond the people close enough to witness it firsthand. You can make a community of strength and resilience with your decision to face fear and challenges. Therefore, you could just influence many other life paths simply by staying true to yours. You can inspire the people around you, letting them see that anything is possible if they just keep pushing forward. Accept that your journey can't be only about personal fulfillment, but also about giving back. Ask yourself how your endeavors can be a contribution toward others. How what you are doing to chase what is hard can also become an influence for your community, promote change, or empower those who feel powerless. When personal aspirations merge with sense-making for the world, it makes your journey profound. Remember that the world is always changing, and you have to be flexible. Pivot and adjust your plans if need be. Life may bring you challenges that you do not expect, and your ability to adapt will determine how you will respond to them. Be flexible and view challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities to innovate and grow. It is a journey that requires navigation. By remaining open to the possibility, you will discover your path in no time, and you'll be there with confidence. In this path, think of self-discipline. What gets sacrificed easily is often hard, so one must remain on track after the excitement has dissipated. Form routines which will support the productivity aspect and create an environment conducive to growth. Identify the distraction that takes you off course and how to diminish its influence. This will be the basis of your journey to keep you focused and moving toward your dreams. The growth mindset is necessary for you to succeed in your journey. It believes that difficulties are learning adventures rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you believe in a growth mindset, you feel that abilities are developed by effort, practice, and persistence. You will be more resilient and actually better at accepting failure as a stepping stone to success. Instead of fearing mistakes, learn to treat them as valuable lessons that augment your growth. Also, spend specific time for reflection on your journey. Self-reflection is one of the best tools for personal growth and development. Attempt to carve out moments of time for reviewing your journey, celebrating successes, and improving upon them. Journaling is also effective in helping you put your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations into words. This habit helps in developing self-awareness and insight into your ongoing journey. This keeps you on the path toward your goals and values. As you walk the hard path, remember to rest and take care of yourself. It is easy to get overwhelmed by your ambitions and forget your well-being in the pursuit of success. However, the maintenance of your physical, mental, and emotional health is necessary for the sustainability of your journey. Find practices that nourish your body and mind, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, meditation, and spending time in nature. Recall you are a wholeness. The caring will allow you to thrive while completing that which is hard to do. In doing something so very hard, you have also the goal of balance for your life. With emphasis toward dedication and exerting the effort, there are, however, equal rewards found in enjoying the filled times of happiness and sharing those with others. Spend time with loved ones. Engage in hobbies that ignite your passion, and take breaks to recharge. Life is not solely about the destination. It's about the journey and the experiences that shape you. With a balanced approach, you will cultivate a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond mere achievements. Remember the power of persistence as you continue on your journey. There will be days when the road seems long and winding, and the end goal seems far away. In those moments, remind yourself of your original motivation, the why that sparked your desire to do what is hard in the first place. Use that motivation as fuel to push through the tough times. Trust yourself and know that every effort that you are putting in is itself a step towards your goal. Success often involves the marathon, not the sprint. Take a lifelong journey of personal development and improvement. The best changes take time and effort. They don't happen overnight. You should celebrate small victories as you make them and feel proud of yourself for getting there. Don't forget to cultivate thankfulness while you're in the process of doing the hard things. Gratitude can make all the difference in a person's perspective and how he or she is as a whole. Spend some time every day to reflect on what you are thankful for. It may be support from loved ones, the opportunities you have, or the lessons learned from challenging experiences. This is a practice that encourages a good mindset for one to approach each day with renewed enthusiasm and appreciation for their journey. Be reminded that being at the edge of one's potential, doing what is hard is uniquely yours, a thing you have and to take pride of. Be one who is unique and who trusts him/herself. No doubt nor fear about you. You be the story of your deeds. Live your choices since you mean to grow stronger in resilience and pursue much more gigantic things in life. Lastly, realize that this is an evolutionary journey. All the challenges you face, the lessons you learn, and the victories you achieve will make up who you are. Learn to find beauty in that evolution and allow it to lead you to new horizons. You are not the same person you were yesterday, and tomorrow you will not be the same person either. It is that evolution that makes the journey worthwhile. This is the call to do what is hard, to live full of authenticity and courage. It is an invitation to stand into your power, to challenge self and others, and above all, to raise high and above mediocrity. As you begin this journey, you should know that everything you need to succeed is inside you. Embracing your struggles and having trust in your own capability to shine determination into everyone's eyes. This is your life. You get to make it into what you want it to be, something extraordinary. So breathe in, muster up that courage, and step forward boldly into the future. The hard path is not just a challenge. It's a gateway to life filled with purpose, passion, and unparalleled fulfillment. Your story is waiting to be written, and you are the author. Make it a story worth telling. As you take another step forward on your journey, remember that the story of your life will go in directions that are surprising and unexpected. Every new chapter comes with its unique challenges, insights, and opportunities for growth. So take the unknown heart and mind, understanding the fact that the pursuit of what is hard will lead you to experience things that shape your character and broaden your horizon. Adaptability plays a big part in this ever-changing story. There would certainly be turns and twists of life, since you cannot predict everything that's going to happen. Flexibility in your plan allows you to move through changes beautifully. Do not strongly stick with something you envision and expect, and instead approach every situation with curiosity and adaptation. This will make you not only more resilient, but also unlock possibilities you may never have discovered otherwise. One of the most basic key ways to be adaptable is through problem solving. You have to calm down when you are faced with a problem. Observe the situation carefully, break it down into smaller parts, and then brainstorm several possible solutions. This analytical way of thinking will empower you to overcome the challenges systematically rather than feeling overwhelmed. Each time you clear a problem, you strengthen your belief in your ability to overcome difficulties, making it easier to face the next one. Surround yourself with diversity. Engage with people of different backgrounds and experiences to give you a richer understanding of the world and expose you to new ideas. Seek mentors, join communities of interest, and engage in conversations that challenge your thinking. That is how you will get the exchange of ideas and broaden your horizons, as well as enhance your ability to adapt and innovate in adversity. As you continue through this process, cultivate a habit of self-reflection. Pause and reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Reflect upon what you have learned through your experiences and how those experiences have contributed to your personal growth. This habit not only deepens self-awareness, but also helps clear up the values and aspirations one holds dearly. What really matters to you will be your compass as you navigate the uncertainties of life. Strive for the difficult things, but not forgetting that you are not the only one struggling. Everyone that you come across is actually struggling with something, but you never hear about it. This ability to empathize and feel for others can really add a depth to your journey. Connect with others by being supportive and encouraging. You will find that sharing your experiences creates a bond that strengthens your resilience and encourages others to push forward as well. Never underestimate the power of storytelling. Your experiences can become an inspiration to others both in struggles and triumphs. If you share your journey with them, they will have the opportunity to connect with you and reflect on things. Through social media, blogging, or even casual conversations with other people, your story can empower others to face their challenges and pursue their dreams. Remember that vulnerability is a strength, and your willingness to share your truth may inspire hope in people who have lost their way. As you move on, there is much you will have to accomplish, which means that you have to set the right, achievable goals. Big dreaming is important. However, breaking down big dreams into smaller, achievable steps might make the process less tedious. Create a roadmap indicating your objectives and milestones achieved along the way to them. Acknowledgement of every milestone will continue to propel you forward and deepen self-belief in your own potential. Enjoy each step while setting goals, and remember to have fun at what you do. Everything is priceless as you walk in whatever outcome. Do let yourself enjoy the little moment, the successes, and lessons you learn along the way too. Gratitude over the experiences will enhance the one's sense of fulfillment altogether and keep one's spirit high even during difficult moments. You may encounter moments of doubt, where the path ahead feels unclear or the obstacles seem too great. During these times, remember the power of perseverance. History is filled with examples of individuals who faced tremendous challenges but refused to give up. Their stories serve as powerful reminders that resilience is often the key to success. Draw inspiration from their journeys and let it fuel your determination to keep moving forward. Continue with your hard things, but do not forget to keep up your space. It's not wrong to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even a bit frightened at some moments. Accepting and working through feelings is an important self-care. Take time out to say them. Write down on paper what you think you feel like saying to a friend, or seek creative expressions. Your emotions will be better processed, and it will be easy and prevent you from getting overrun with negativity. Practice mindfulness. This is the ability to stay present and fully engage with your experiences. Whether through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a moment to pause and reflect, mindfulness can help ground you during turbulent times. It enables you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, fostering a sense of peace and clarity amid the chaos. Pay attention to the story you are writing about yourself as you continue to move forward in life. The stories you tell yourself build your reality. If you are consistently writing that there is no way out, or that you cannot do something, then you can't move forward. Rather, turn the internal chatter into a strong one. Think about what you are great at, how far you have come, and what you can learn. By nurturing a positive mindset, you'll cultivate the resilience needed to tackle whatever lies ahead. Shine the light to others as well. As you journey through your life, think about those around you and how their actions and attitude influence yours. Determination to be hard is a beacon to shine hope in the hearts of some hopeless people. Being resilient, positive, and strong motivates an environment for everyone to strive for their aspirations. Engage in good works, big or small. The support of others will build the connection and enrich your journey in return. Kindness will breed a feeling of community encouragement and empowerment, and will thereby lift all parties involved. Last of all, be open to lifelong learning. You never really finish learning. The principle of constant growth is something important to you. Seek as much knowledge and new skills. Challenge your perspectives as much that you will be well prepared for the various obstacles that you will encounter along the way. As you journey into the future, focus on the journey, not the destination. Your experiences, the struggles, the victories, the lessons learned are what form you into who you were meant to become. Have faith in the process and let your heart lead you to your dreams. In summary, the journey of doing what is hard is a multifaceted experience filled with growth, connection, and empowerment. Embrace the challenges that come your way and trust in your ability to rise above them. Your determination and resilience will not only transform your life, but will also inspire those around you. Every moment is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Open your arms to the journey, which will take you to a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. Your story is still being written, and you are holding the pen. Do it with a story that is all about courage and resilience, doing what's hard, and you won't stop. The world is waiting for you to share your light. You forget that every step you make builds not only your character, but also your legacy on how far you journey into the truth of doing what is hard. The path you're choosing today will ripple and affect not only your life, but the lives of other people. It is key to always remember this immense connection between your actions and the rest of the world. Reflectional moments will be filled with introspection, asking you to question your values and priorities. Welcome those moments as opportunities for growth. When faced with making tough decisions, ask yourself what is closest to your heart, what is aligned with your core beliefs and aspirations. That alignment will help you make choices that feel most meaningful to you, which will lead you toward an authentic and fulfilling life. This makes a person look for experiences that shake him out of his comfort zone. Resilience is forged in those crucibles, and that's basically what you would want as people take on roles such as speaking up at work or running a passion project. Really, it matters little as long as that's part of the growth that goes with each experience. Approach with wonder and curiosity. Knowing you feel the pain in each moment is a sign of growth. Don't be afraid to present your vulnerabilities as you weave through the complexities of this journey. Your struggles and difficult times make you human, even creating space for others, and they will begin talking about their own vulnerabilities also. Vulnerability brings that connection to you, so you can relate with others dealing with the same problems of life. In a culture that often idolizes perfection, your vulnerability will encourage the people around you to expose their true selves. In addition, be able to develop resilience through caring for your mental and emotional self. Engage in activities that promote self-care and balance. This could mean finding time for things you enjoy, creating a schedule with time for exercise, or ensuring time with loved ones. You must remember that caring for yourself is not a luxury, but a necessity when engaging in challenging endeavors. A well-nourished mind and body are your greatest allies on the road to success. As you move forward, continue to have an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude practice makes you shift your focus from whatever may be lacking in life toward the abundance that you live with. Take each day to acknowledge the things which are positive, great successes, or small wins which bring you joy. Such a practice will uplift the overall perspective, hence facing challenges with grace and resilience. Remember that the journey of doing what is hard is not only about external success, but also about internal growth. Every experience shapes your character and influences the way you perceive the world around you. Learn from triumphs and setbacks, as both are building blocks for strength. As you grow on, look back and how far you have traveled along with the strength you have garnered in the process. With the achievement of your goals, be aware of the impact that your pursuit has on the surroundings around and within your community. Seek ways to make choices that reflect your values and change the world around you in a positive way. Be it through sustainable action, patronizing local economies, or being an advocate for change. Let your actions speak louder. Let them resonate with many and inspire people to work toward making a difference on their own. Don't be afraid of challenges, and don't wait in line for someone to offer the support you need. Reach out to like-minded souls who will encourage you along the way, provide insight through their own experiences, or just offer camaraderie. Surround yourself with upbeat people who will energize you during the most crucial times. Cooperate and share your experiences, seeking to learn from them instead. Community will make you feel responsible for and remind you that you are not walking along on this journey alone. Practice self-compassion. You will make mistakes. Know that is okay. It is the same thing like treating a close friend with kindness, understanding, and not criticism at all. Instead of having a judgment on perceived failure, treat it as part of learning and growing processes. This way of building compassion makes you stronger during setbacks. Along the journey, keep your vision in sight by keeping your mind open for the road ahead. Life can push opportunities your way where you are aligned with exactly what you want and value. Take advantage of happenstance to lead you up new roads you wouldn't have otherwise considered. Count on your intuition to work for you and heed guidance that leads you toward fulfilling potential. With each step forward, celebrate your successes, no matter how small. It is through these celebrations that you reinforce in your mind that you are able to do so and move forward. Establish rituals for celebrating your success, perhaps sharing it with friends or treating yourself to something special. These celebrations remind you of your resilience and commitment to doing what is hard. This brings to mind the practice of lifelong learning. Each experience you go through teaches you something good or bad. Making yourself thirsty for knowledge and development will give flavor to your journey and help you adjust to new hurdles in life. Grab opportunities through workshops, courses, and reading. The commitment of lifelong learning will equip you with tools to understand the subtleties of life. Hold on to your core values while embracing the path of doing what is hard. Your values serve as your compass for that inevitable up and down along your journey. When making tough decisions, consider whether what you are doing aligns with your values. Aligning your choices with your values encourages a sense of integrity and authenticity so that you can identify with the strength you will need when encounter challenges. Finally, remember that your journey is uniquely yours. Comparison to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Instead, focus on your own progress, celebrating your achievements and recognizing the strides you've made. Your journey is not about measuring up to someone else. It's about embracing your own growth and honoring the path that unfolds before you. And so, in conclusion, the journey of doing what is hard is an enriching experience that transforms you within. So embrace all challenges, cultivate resilience, and stick to your vision. Nourish self-compassion, seek comfort with others, and celebrate your successes not just when you get it right, but also when you make mistakes. And this journey is so much more than just a destination. It's about who you are becoming. Your bravery and resilience in the face of challenge will define your legacy. So stand tall, breathe deep, and carry forward into your future with passion and purpose. The world is waiting for the bright light that is yours alone. Welcome to this journey as it takes you on a path of purposeful living, fulfillment, and making a difference in all of your life's contributions.